our local counties, and coming up in the next week, many of your kids may be out playing games and sports. We know it can be hot out there, and we want to make sure your kids stay healthy and hydrated. Joining me now is Xavier Brewer, the head coach of X Factor Elites and the Under the Lights flag football team. You brought your brother with us. Your name, sir? CJ Brewer. Thanks for joining us, guys. Who are you guys? Which team are they on?
And then we got Georgia in the middle.
Georgia in the middle. Clemson and Georgia. Okay. And this part of the football league going on out there. Which county?
St. John's right now. We're in Davis Park, but we also have leagues all around Northeast.
Very cool. So you guys are all from St. John's County? Very cool. Very cool. Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming. So talk to me a little about when guys like these and others are out. It's hot out there already. You're out playing in 90-degree heat. What are some things that these kids and the parents want to know about keeping their kids safe when they're out there?
The most important knowledge is understanding that water is the most essential nutrient that we need to consume daily. Because our bodies are made of two-thirds of water. So just kind of give them a foundation, a baseline, that you need to be drinking at least half your body weight in ounces. So just using me as an example, I weigh 200 pounds.
Okay.
So I need to be drinking 5 of these. It's a 20 full ounce bottle of water. So I need to be drinking at least 5 of those a day to keep up my hydration. And
particularly if you're active.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
For sure, if you're active, that's minimum.
Okay.
So if you're active, and then with this summer heat going on, you need to be probably going a little bit above that. And then it's better to go above than stay below.
Okay. What are some other things people want to know? You kind of know a little more about other things other than just the hydration.
100%. So water should be the staple, of course, but there's other things that we lose when we sweat, especially in the sun with these kids out there. They're going to lose sodium. They're going to lose electrolytes. So sugary drinks and sugary juices are not ideal because that'll dehydrate you further. But any kind of sports drink with low sugar or even coconut water will help replenish those electrolytes. And also protein drinks. Protein drinks and healthy carbohydrates will help keep that body functioning properly.
Do you guys get thirsty out there when you do pretty quickly? Okay, which one of you is a receiver? Okay, I don't want to throw it toward that wall or I'll get in trouble. You go over there. I'll let you throw it, Xavier. You've got a better arm than me.
There you go, Mark. There we go.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. I'm risking it by throwing it here. But these are important for these guys, and they get. So, do parents talk to you about that when the kids are out there? Are there ever concerns with parents when they're talking to you about, are the kids getting enough water? Is that something you're always watching?
Well, we do have a lot of water breaks during it, and then what's good about our league is the parents are on the sideline, and they all have water. So our parents are really good about hydrating their kids, and our referees and coaches do a good job of making sure they stay hydrated.
I know some of the schools, I've talked to schools that they have like mandatory water, like if the kid is thirsty, they come tell you and they automatically get the chance to do that. Is that kind of pretty much industry standard when you're working with kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so, big thing is water. What would you say the next thing is as far as hydration?
Now, more importantly, just as important as water is when you're drinking. So, if your kids are going to be having an event, they need to consume at least 10 to 16 ounces of water 2 hours before that event. Then they need to have at least another 8 to 16 ounces about 15 minutes before the event. And while they're playing, every 15 to 20 minutes, they should be having some sort of water, some sort of Gatorade, or like I said, coconut water is probably one of my favorite. It's low in sugar, but it also has all the natural things that you need in terms of the electrolytes and replacing that sodium that you also lose while you're sweating.
Thank you guys very much. Clemson, thank you. Georgia, don't want to forget you either. Thanks guys for coming on. Well, if you or anyone you may know may benefit from this information, we know summer's here. We'll post the interview a little later this morning on newsforjax.com. We encourage you to share with anyone who might need to know more. Mark?